Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. Today it is windy. It is Monday right at lunchtime, and I am up here on the farm for the rest of the day. I took a half day off to get some tinkering done. A lot of odds and end jobs what we're doing. We moved all the cows that were down, the feeder cows that were down at the south farm, moved them up here. They're at the vet right now, all getting work, getting their boosters, getting all their shots and everything like that. And then afterwards, they're going to go up into Butch's. Nathan just got done hauling all that manure, so Butch's is cleaned out. That's good to go. And then tomorrow, we're actually getting a load of Nebraska calves in to replace the ones that we had down south. So we're with that south farm that we got acquired. Yes, that's a new thing. We actually now have that lot that is ours, so we're starting to utilize it more and more. So that's what they're doing right now. I have a couple things I want to do. I want to get some fertilizer for sure in buckets, 5-gallon buckets, bring that up to Bellevue so that way that can get spread at some point. And yeah, not sure what else I'm going to be doing. We got plenty on the list, that's for sure. Okay, so Darren just got here. I just saw Curtis drive by with the last of the calves. He's taking that up to the vet as well. Yeah, we actually moved all those cows from down south in the semi, so that was the first we've ever moved farm to farm in a semi, and actually saved us 3 trips with a truck. It was actually pretty smart. So Darren and I are gonna go hop in the loader tractor right now to go see if we can move that tender trailer, the water tender trailer, get that out, so we can service that thing at some point. Why are you so short? Wow, that's loud. That's very loud. Okay, so we're pulling the water trailer out. Gonna look that thing over, service the engine oil. Whew! Drops off in a hurry. Nope. Cranker, right? Yep. Hold up, hold up. Go. Okay, go ahead. You're good. Okay, there we are. It's my water tender spray trailer. I'm gonna look this thing over. So we're fighting a lot of wind today. We're trying to close this door without it busting off the hinges. So we got the trailer out. So Darren's closing that door there. I can already tell this thing is not blowing near as much. Okay, so I'm gonna give this thing a bath, because it's been dusty and sitting all year. So we'll go ahead and wash all this stuff off, see if I can drain the oil. But I think I hear Pat coming back, so he must be done with the load of cows. And these trash is getting this thing all kind of cleaned up. I'll start power washing it here soon. 50 pounds. I'm just getting all of these to 60 psi, checking on the tires, then I'll wash it off. Probably open up the drain and might get in there and spray the tank off too. We'll see. Nice. This inside tire's clocked at 20% off, so the holes don't line up. That's neat. Yeah, there's no way I can get to that. I gotta have to take this tire off, move it 180 degrees, or move it 18 degrees or whatever it is. Neat. So that's what I mean. Most of the time they're lined up 180, or they're lined up on each other. This one's not. This one's right here. Nice. Okay, there we go. Turn this guy on. We're gonna power wash the inside of this tank. It is disgusting. I'll show you when I get up there. Yeah. Trying to get as much of that crap flushed down there as possible. That way it gets out of this tank and not in our filters or anything like that. There you can see that's a heck of a lot better. That would really help a black tank, but because white lets sunlight in, which lets bacteria and stuff grow in here, but here's what it is. So I got her cleaned out as best I can. Now let's go ahead and power wash the whole trailer. Well, I think she's good to go. Cool. Probably go ahead and change the engine oil on this thing. See if I remember how to do that. Where to drop it at. I think that's the engine oil fill. But where is the drop? Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And this thing should be ready to go. Put this thing in the shed. That's how much crap came out. It's pretty impressive. Not in the shed, I'll put it outside. We'll go from there. Okay, it is very breezy today. I do apologize about that. But I'm kind of shifting gears right now. Now I'm gonna work on getting the oil drained out of that, oil slash fuel mixture drained out of that engine. While that's draining, I'm gonna start putting the carburetor back together and try to get that thing all buttoned up, at least so I can not worry about dust intrusion or anything like that. So I'm gonna grab my car and drive in here. See how well this goes. Let that all drain out. Yep, that's all gas. A lot of gas in there. A lot. She's a little breezy, but this thing actually is protecting me a little bit more than I was expecting. Cool, getting this drained out of here. Okay, so the oily gas mixture is drained completely out of the engine. Awesome. Go ahead and cap it back up and put that engine oil filter in. Okay, now the fun part. I'm gonna go ahead and try and put all this back together, that way I can get all these fuel lines and everything hooked back in. I just realized I'm missing an O-ring. Nice. So just kidding, I'm not gonna be able to put that thing back today. That really sucks. What sucks worse is I have no idea what part this is to be able to order an O-ring. That's frustrating. Gonna have to go look for it, but I have no idea where it even gone. Neat. I have to order one from somewhere. This project is on pause again. It's time for a little bit longer, and we're gonna go ahead and go eat. Cows are all moved. Now it's time to eat. It's 1:30, a little later lunch, but that's okay. And then I'm not sure what the afternoon will bring. A lot of odd jobs, I bet, though. Yeah, that was a very, very, very good lunch. So the plan is Darren and Nathan are gonna go down south, haul out all the manure down at the south farm. We're getting, like I said, a new load of cows in there tomorrow. So we're gonna get that done. Pat is actually gonna do some odd jobs. He's gotta run up to Kuhnau, switch some parts around. He's gotta run that load of cement in the 340. I'll show you guys that here in a second. He's gotta run that load of cement down to Andrew. And then Curtis and I are gonna probably try to finish up the anhydrous today. We'll just have to see how much we can get done. And then in between that, I'm gonna try and get the sprayer out and if I can go uptown, see if I can get an O-ring or find an O-ring that'll work for this. We shall see. Guys are unhooking from the gooseneck and hooking on the flatbed. And right here is the 340. It's hooked on that dump wagon full of concrete. I'm gonna take that up to the Andrew farm and get that dumped there. Okay, Pat and Curtis are actually in the dealer lot right here. They're changing some parts out on a piece of machinery. And I am gonna go ahead and pull in here and see if they have an O-ring that we can maybe fabric cobble to make work, so we can get that engine put back together. Got my parts and I got an O-rings. That should work, so let's go give it a shot. Okay, heading back to Kuhnau's, returning some parts that I didn't need before. And then we're gonna get working on that bale wrapper, see if I can get that thing put back together. I don't have my oil filter, so that really sucks. Oh well. Okay, Curtis is gonna take off. I'm gonna hop in his truck and I'm gonna be hauling tanks for him. I got 3 doubles to bring to him. So I got to get moving here soon. I'm gonna grab a water and head out. Yeah, I gotta get moving because, like I said, he's got no tank sitting down there. So let's go. I'm gonna take off, and so is he. He's probably gonna be waiting on me a little bit. So I gotta go way down south to get the anhydrous tanks. There's 3 of them down there. So I'm gonna head down south, pull one up to Curtis. He'll be waiting on me. Head down, go grab another one, and I'll probably wait for him to get an empty. And pull that empty down, bring a full one back. I have no idea what the neighbor's trying to do, but he better not be trying some spraying today. Man, is it windy. I wouldn't even think about it in this wind. He'd be drifting all over the place. Maybe he's just out testing it out, I don't know. So I'm gonna swing by here a little bit later. I'm gonna show you about the big old problem I got on my farm, because it is not great. Gotta get it figured out at some point. It was right there. So we'll swing back here in a little bit. So I'm heading south. We got a couple tanks sitting down at the south farm. We're gonna pull them up north, so that way we can, or Curtis can get moving on them. Stopping down at this new depot, or soon to be new depot. They're actually moving a mountain, quite literally a mountain of dirt. That giant pile of dirt was actually all the way to the west, but for some reason they're moving it to right there. Why? I don't know. But either way, I am going to take all 3 of these tanks at some point. I'm gonna take this one right now and haul them to Curtis. Oh. Love backup cameras, they are nice. Cool, these are rigid, so I can't adjust it. Try to stuff to hold it up. That might work. Go through it when you think of how to use a corn harvest, corn spraying. Yeah, exactly. What you normally do. So no. Hey, someone's doing some soil finishing, bouncing around on that tractor. Hopefully they'll be planting later today, or probably tomorrow. We're a little bit behind, but honestly guys, we're getting pretty dang close. We're a lot earlier than we have been in most years, partially because we really flew on anhydrous. This will be the last day of anhydrous, so that's good. And another reason is because it's just been so dang dry. We are very, very dry, drier than a popcorn fart, as Mike Mitchell says. So we're hopefully going to be getting a little bit of rain here at the end of this week. It'd be nice to have 100 acres of beans in before then, but we're tank yanking. We got 3 tanks I'm gonna bring down for Curtis. He's got probably 35 to 40 acres to do here at the Stirk piece, then another 60 acres to do, yeah, not quite 60. Not even sure how many over at Wenzel's, maybe another 40 or 50. I'm not sure, but that's the local custom manure piping outfit. And someone doing some soil finishing. Holy crap, that is a rock. About the size of my car. I don't even want to know how much that thing weighs, and that's impressive that that 210 excavator was able to get it out. Wow. I lied, this guy is not doing some soil finishing, he's doing some anhydrous. Gonna see a lot of guys are doing hydrous. A lot of people are finishing up. We still got quite a bit of folks doing some. Kind of see it's a John Deere tractor, probably FS, or one of the co-ops doing it. And Curtis should be right here. Here's me. Yeah, there he is. And we'll go ahead and drive this thing for him so he can fill up. Yep, doing some anhydrous. We also got a landlord here out here doing some investigating because this field is just sitting wet. And I mean wet. Here we are. Go ahead and hook this thing up. Is gonna get going here and we're gonna head back. Let's actually go take a look at my farm real quick. I'm driving out on my piece, so the issue that we're seeing is, you'll see it here in a second, but I got a large chunk of erosion happening and it's not great. So I called the county supervisor at the shed we have there, local county shed. He's gonna come out and take a look tomorrow, just kind of see if it's a county right-of-way issue or if it's a my issue. We're just not sure. Either way, like I said, if it's my issue, I want to take care of it. If it's a county issue, I want to make them aware of it. Because like I said, we need to get it taken care of, because this is, it tripled in size last year, and it's probably gonna get even worse if we let it go again. So here's the issue. I know I've showed some of you guys in the past, but kind of see rain just washing down, getting here, capturing it, and then just taking a bunch of soil with it. Now on the bright side, this concrete that I put in here did help it some. Didn't help at all of it, but the nice thing is all the soil didn't go very far. Just went right there for the most part. So all we gotta do is someone come in here with a backhoe and just start digging it out, dig it out, set it. Like I said, we don't have a backhoe, otherwise I would have just done it by now. So I'm gonna talk to the county, see if it's their responsibility or my responsibility. They'll tell me tomorrow. And if it's my responsibility, I'm gonna get someone out here. If it's theirs, hopefully they can take care of it. But either way, like I said, we'll get it taken care of, because that's not a good look by the highway, for one. And for two, I wanna keep my soils. Soils is how we make a living. So we don't want to lose it, that's for sure. We want to take care of it, and that's why it really just frustrating doing. People say that farmers most farmers are greedy, don't care about soil health and whatnot. You know, we make a living off this dirt. You know, if we lose it down to Mississippi, that's not great. And that goes the same thing with like same thing with like fertilizers and whatnot. You know, we don't want to waste that. That's direct money that we're losing. So yeah. Okay, let's go get another tank and get yanking. Just pull them back in and grab another tank. And someone's taking a porta potty break for moving some dirt. Yeah, it's gonna be the new depot. Let's go ahead and grab another one. Time to get her moving.